Hi guys, welcome back to Vape Don't Smoke. It's Paul here. Guys, today we're doing a review of a box mod by Praxis. And guys, we're checking out the Banshee 150 watt. So there it is there guys. I've heard so much about this box mod. I've got a couple of people that I've been talking to that absolutely rave about it. So I went and got myself one to just give it a go. Guys, it does 150 watts. It's a dual 18650. It's got all your temp control and all your fun stuff. But there's one thing it's missing, and that's the screen. Or is it? Let's dive down for a closer look. Guys, so we're checking out the Praxis Banshee. This is by CigGo and Praxis. So it comes in a little box like this, little funky kind of bubbles design there, Banshee logo there. On the bottom here it says dark. It does come in two colours, a dark and a light, basically, is how they describe them. Nothing else on the box. On the back of the box we've got a little lightning strike, and down here it says Praxis Vapers CigGo. So it was designed by Praxis Vapers in California, and they sent it to CigGo in China to manufacture it. Very fancy. So we'll open it up guys, and sitting proudly at the top will be your mod. Now mine is not there because I'm using it, but it will sit there. Little pamphlet. Now this leaflet here tells you very little. Gives you an overview of your displays, etc., but it's not it doesn't tell you everything you can do, because I've actually found out more stuff that's not on that. But anyway, there you go. So guys, here it is. Yes, here is the mod itself. So this is the Banshee made by CigGo, designed by Praxis. Now the light version is a more bright stainless steel, and then it's a light grey here. This is black with a kind of gunmetal stainless steel. Now the finish on it guys is that kind of rubberized coating that's on it, which is very nice. And then we've got this kind of gunmetal stainless steel at the top and at the bottom, and also at the buttons. The buttons themselves, the up and the down buttons here, do have the same kind of rubberized coating on them, and the fire buttons, that kind of gunmetal steel feeling to it as well. So guys, as you can see, the big thing about this mod is the fact that it doesn't have a screen. Well, it does, and it's right here. So the LED screen is actually behind this rubberized coating, which is very fancy, which I'll show you in a second. So let's start from the top. You can see we've got this funky design. This is actually for your airflow. You can get your airflow from your 510 coming through this slot here. We do have a spring-loaded 510 pin. It's nice and springy, very loose but springy. And then we've got this indent so that you can get your airflow out. The 510 pin is slightly raised as well, so everything does sit nice and flush, but you've got that little bit of protection protecting your top cap as well, which is good. Up here it's engraved, it says Praxis Vapers, which I love. I think it looks good with the engravement going on. It just gives a little bit extra quality, if you ask me. Down the mod, hopefully you're picking it up, there is some curvature going on to kind of make it comfortable to hold. And again, on this side as well, there's this kind of curve going on here. Hopefully you're picking it up, because I know it's black and it might be tough for you to see it. Around the buttons, absolutely no rattle from the fire button or the up and the down button. And as you can hear, they are nice and clicky as well. And we've got CigGo engraved at the bottom here. On the bottom of the mod we do have our USB charging port, and this mod is firmware upgradable, I do believe, and it's also got the charging extension as well. We've got CigGo, and then we've got a little lightning bolt just engraved at the side here. So you can pop that open like that, and it pops open, and then there are your dual 18650 batteries, clearly marked plus and negative there, and they just slide out and slide in guys, very easy. And just to show them off, here are my fancy funky little battery wraps. that cost me about 50 pence. So we'll just pop them back in like that, and then you just clip it back down. That's a bit of a pain in the arse. You almost have to kind of, as you can see, we're pushing it down, but it's just popping back up again. And there you go, it's finally it's locked in place now, and that's not going to come out, and there's no battery rattle either. So you can see here's the screen, guys. So yeah, it's a bit of a funky screen. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. So it's reading the ohmage of the coil initially. This is your battery indicator here, and then you've got your resistance, and it's 0.00, and then there's the ohm of your coil. So I've got nothing on there, so that's why it's doing that. So what I'm going to do firstly is stick a tank on there. So I'm going to put this little OBS Nano on the mod. And if I press the fire button, you can see that it's not only read the resistance, which is 0.53, but it's showing you that I'm in power mode, and that's the P for power, etc. Now to turn the device on and off, it is 5 times on the fire button. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you have to do it quite quickly. As you see, it didn't actually work that time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, there we go. So it comes up saying locked, and you can see when you press it, it's just not going to do anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to do it quite quickly, and because I'm trying to do it on camera, it's quite tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get that unlocked. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Got that eventually. Now any other reviewer may cut that out, guys, but I'm clearly not going to. So let me just try and get it back into focus. Now these are all consistently lit. Now different mods have got different colours of lights, which is a little bit strange because you don't actually know what you're getting until you take it out the box. I have seen the grey one has kind of like a purple light, which is rather cool. So guys, to access the menu system, it's going to be tough for me to do this the way it is because the buttons are around here. So we're in power mode, as you can see. To adjust our power, we just go up and down, and we're going down. We can go up all the way up to 150 watts. It goes that speed. You can see it once you get above 100, it does go quite rapid. And we can go all the way down to 1 watt. Does it round robin? No, it does not. So we'll go back up again. We'll stick to about 45. We'll probably go down to about 40 watts. So this is the battery indicator, and you can see your wattage. It then goes back to your resistance. So your resistance is the thing that you see most often. To access the menu system, you press the 2 buttons together, so the up and the down button together. If you press them quite quickly, you can see that we're in power mode. Let me just try it this way. And then we can have nickel, and then it comes out of it, so you only get a second. So I'm now in nickel mode. Press them again together. And then we're in titanium, stainless steel, and we're back in power mode. So I'm just really pressing the up and the down buttons quite quickly. So nickel, titanium, stainless steel. So when we're in temp control, you can see that this is in Celsius. When we press up and down, you can see that it's going up in Celsius. If we go up high enough, it then round robins into Fahrenheit, and you can go up and up and up and up and up and up. Now guys, once you have set your temperature, you are able to adjust your wattage when in temp control. To do that, you simply press the fire button and either the up or the down buttons together. And you can see that we're there. There you go. So we can adjust our watts when we're in temp control. And then when we fire it, we've got our temperature setting, our wattage setting, and then we're good to vape. So that's really all there is to show you on the menu system. So we'll just come back out of that. I want to go into wattage mode. There we are, we're in power mode. Now, now guys, what I found that rather interesting about this mod is, like I said, you're either going to love this or you're going to hate it. But what they did was every single mod that they made came with a special message that you get when you have a vape. Now, after 3 or 4 puffs, you will get this message. Now, let me show you. So, it's not doing it just to be an ass. Wait a minute, I maybe have to vape it for longer. So there it is, guys. Mine flashes baby, and then it says CigGo, and then it comes back out of it. So if you have a vape, so for every 2 or 3 vapes you have, you get this message, and every mod has different. Now, I've seen it say love you, I've seen it say vape on, and mine says baby. Now, to me, that, I don't know, I'm not sure why mine says baby, you know, baby. You can't adjust it either, guys, by the way. It's just a special message. Now, this, I suppose, is my baby, and that's what it's telling me. But, you know, it says love you and all that rubbish. I think that's more designed. It's not very, you know, butch, is it? But it does it anyway. So every mod is different, and again, you won't know what you get in your message until you open the box and give it a vape. Guys, that is the CigGo Praxis Vapor Banshee box mod. Dual 18650, 150 watts of sheer goodness. Let's jump up top and have a vape on the baby. Okay, guys, so that's a close-up look at the Banshee box mod by Praxis. Now, guys, I picked this up from ecig1.co.uk, and it cost me $49.99. So $49.99, they've actually got it on sale. I think it used to be $84.99. It's down to $49.99 for a dual 1860 150 watt box mod with a difference. So, guys, first things first, let's have a vape. I've got the OBS Nano on there. Let's give it a go. Very, very nice. So, guys, what do we like about this box mod? Well, I've got to say, I absolutely love the look of it. I think it looks fantastic. See the gunmetal grey? I think it looks really, really good. It's got that lovely black matte finish. The buttons, you've got the gunmetal grey button. You've got the matte rubberized finish on the up and the down buttons. I think it's fairly light. Dual 18650. It's actually a really nice mod, and it fits really comfortably in your hand, and it works fantastic. Guys, I love the fact that they're being innovative with the screen, but my biggest con is the screen. It is going to be subjective to your taste, but I do not like this. I just don't like it. I think it really annoys me, to be perfectly honest. And the secret message that you get is so frustrating. Mine says baby. Why would I want it to say that? Let's have a vape. There you go. Baby. You think to yourself, why would I want my mod to say that to me? Yeah, the mod itself is absolutely fantastic. It works as soon as you press the button. You get nice clicky buttons. It feels like it's been made very well. I've got no issues with the finish on it. The rubberized finish is lovely, to be honest. The buttons are great, and it works fabulous. But I just don't like the screen. I love the fact that they've hid the screen. That's great. But why did they have to do it this way? You know, see if we had like a DNA 200 type screen hidden, that'd be brilliant. But guys, this is your taste. It depends if you're going to like this. I think it's a little bit funky, and I struggle to actually make it out sometimes. The functions of the mod are fairly basic. You do have to kind of give them a couple of clicks to kind of get it to work. I think it's the way it's positioned, because the screen's behind the buttons. Pressing 2 buttons and things like that, it's a little bit kind of as well. It's a strange one, guys, because I absolutely love the mod. I just don't like the screen in any way whatsoever. It really is not for me. It's a shame, because I really like the mod. Guys, the mod $49.99 for a dual 18650 150 watt box mod that does temp control. I have vaped it in stainless steel and I didn't have any issues with it. I thought it was working fairly well. I think it works quite well. In power mode, it's been absolutely spot on, and I think it's a fantastic mod. I just don't like this. Simple as that, guys. I'm not a fan of the digital kind of screen, and the secret message is bollocks. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope this review has helped you make a decision on the Banshee by Praxis. Please nip over to Facebook and join the Facebook group. It's called Vape Don't Smoke. You can follow me on Twitter at VapeDon'tSmoke82. As always, guys, please subscribe for future reviews, but take care and vape don't smoke.